Many people seem to think that Donald Trump is a dystopian dictator. I think this view is very mentally unhealthy. His presidency was very much unlike what you see in dystopian films like 1984, Access Code Z, or V for Vendetta. His presidency was completely unlike that. In fact, his presidency was not a dictatorship whatsoever. When you compare him to actual dictators like Hitler, Stalin, Lenin, Pinochet, or Pol Pot, it's obvious Trump is not a dictator. What he is he's an authentic man, an authentic person. What you see is what you get. Trump was not a trained nor a career politician. He is not a dictator. When you look at the practicality of what went on with dictators and their policies in the last 100 years, it's no contest. He's not a dictator. When he was president, constitutional rights were largely protected, and civil rights within those rights were also protected. Martial law was never declared, and no branches of government were abolished. If anything, Biden would be closer to that than Trump. When you look at the corruption of his family making all kinds of money off politics and the massive conflicts of interest within his administration, he would be closer to that than Trump. And technically, he's not even a dictator. According to political science definitions, neither one of them are dictators. Not even close. Especially when you look at other countries that do have these problems. Right now in the U.S. Supreme Court, the Colorado case of trying to keep Trump off of the state ballot there is being debated. I believe the U.S. Supreme Court will rule for Trump. People need choices in a democracy. They need choices in a republic. To make it fair for everybody, all presidential candidates need to be on every ballot in every state. Long ago, Alexander Hamilton said, "The people shall choose their leaders." Completely correct. The people need to have power and to make that decision in a republic. That way it's fair for everybody. Everybody, including Biden, needs to be on the ballot in every state. That would also include all your third-party and fourth-party candidates also need to be on the ballot in every state for president to make it fair for everybody. That way it's fair for everybody that runs. Once again, you need to maintain constitutional order. It's not just what some small faction believes should be the law. It's what the Constitution actually means that matters. Trump is not a dictator. Once again, thank you for your time. Thank you for your consideration. I appreciate your comments on here. It's free to subscribe.